Hey everybody, this is Tommy McMahan with the Trinity Properties Group at Keller Williams in Rockwall, Texas, and welcome to installment number 2 of the homebuyer series. And this one I'm going to be talking about, so you want to find your perfect house. Well, here's my thoughts on that, and just looking for your perfect house. The very first thing that you need to do is contact a real estate agent. And the reason I say that is because there's a lot of people out there that can shop and they have houses for sale by owner and all these good things. And you really need to protect yourself, because as a real estate agent, I had to take hours and hours and hours of training to get licensed in the business, to understand what the contracts are. Even though I'm not an attorney, I had to understand the contracts and the different forms that are needed. And it basically, having a real estate agent working on your behalf protects you in the home buying process. Even for a brand new house, get a realtor and have them represent you in the home buying process. It protects you. And so with that being said, how do we find the perfect house that fits your needs and what you're wanting? Everybody wants to have a very nice house. They want granite countertops. They want it updated. They want space. They want stainless steel. They want wood floors. They want a swimming pool in the back. They want a big yard. They don't want an HOA and all these different criteria. Start thinking about those things in your head and write them down, because that's going to be crucial to us as realtors in helping you discover possibly your dream home. And so you need to let us know. As an agent, one of the main things that I like to know is how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, what is your budget? That's the first question that I ask, because the last thing that I want to do is take you to a house that's a $500,000 house, but you're only qualified to buy a $250,000 house. Not that there's anything wrong with the $250,000 house. It's just you're going to have expectations that are going to be unable to be met, because they're two different classes of homes in their finishes and different things like that. So with that being said, we need to get you first, when we're looking for a house, with a lender to get you pre-qualified or pre-approved. And yes, there's a difference. Pre-qualified means that they have taken your information over the phone. They may have done a partial credit pull to make sure that you are qualified to buy a home, but pre-approval means that you have submitted some documentation to back up that initial phone call to get you pre-qualified. And you're a little bit further down the process, which makes your offers on homes a little bit stronger in today's market. And so that's the importance. Your lender, you're as a real estate agent, I have a good bit of local lenders that I like to put you with and introduce you to based upon your situation and your needs. And we can help you find the perfect loan that'll help you and get you pre-approved, get you pre-qualified. And that way we know what kind of budget that we're looking at working with when we're shopping for a house. So with that being said, what area of town do you want to live in? What type of home are you looking for? How many bedrooms, how many bathrooms? Do you need an office? Do you want a big backyard? Because I'm going to tell you, the thing that you're going to find out when you search for a home is that buying a house and finding and settling on that house that you're going to make an offer on, there's a lot of give and take in that. And the reason is because you may have the ideal perfect inside of a house, but you have a smaller backyard. And one of the things that you wanted was a large backyard. Well, that's where we come in, and you and I talk through what are the non-negotiables. If there's a list of all these things that you have to have, what are the 3 things that are must-haves when you purchase a house? So those are the big questions that we need to figure out, and then we look for those things, because everything else is going to be kind of a trade-off and a sacrifice. You're going to sacrifice a larger secondary, you're going to have a smaller secondary bedroom but you're getting this big backyard with an outdoor patio cover for entertaining with your friends out in the backyard. So you see, those are some of the things that I'm talking about. Now, let's just say that we find the perfect house and you want to make an offer on the house. How we go about that is you tell me, we do some market analysis, figure out what a good price is, and then we write the offer. Once your offer is accepted, it goes into what's called the option period. This is the time, it's usually 5 to 7 days that we have as the buyers of your house to get the house inspected by a licensed home inspector. And they will compile a report of all of their findings. They will tell you everything that they possibly can tell you wrong about the house and what's working and what's not working. They do an in-depth 3 to 4 hour testing of the house for you and compile their results in a report format. From that format and from that file that they send you, and they'll send to me if it's okay with you as the buyer, we will come up with a list of repairs that we're going to ask the sellers to perform repairs on the house so that it's in working order and or it has been corrected in any deficiencies, especially safety concerns, plumbing issues, roof, structure, foundations, electrical. Those are the types of the big items that your realtor needs to guide you through. And those are the things that I try to guide you through in that inspection report. Then after the option period is up, after that 7 days, now you're going into the next installment of what I'm calling my home buyer series. And that'll be for the next time. But the next installment, I want you to tune back in for that. It's called Paperwork and What Are All These Dates? And so that's coming up. And I want you to know that we're here to help you at the Trinity Properties Group at Keller Williams in Rockwall. Feel free to reach out. My number and email are right there at the bottom. And we would love to help you find your next home and get you through that option period into the next phase. So I look forward to seeing you soon. Call me with any questions, text me, email, whatever you want to do. I'm more than happy to help you any way that we possibly can. Thanks again, and see you next time.